It's never too late to change. Now, I know my channel, we get a lot of musicians on my channel, and we get a lot of people that are interested in the Sunset Strip or playing guitar or being a musician or working in the music business. But a lot of the messages that I give out on this channel are messages that can help anybody out there. Apply the stories and lessons that I've learned, apply them to everyday life. And man, I have seen and done a lot of things in my life, and some things I'm not proud of, and some things that I am. And, don't be afraid to change. It's never too late to do things different. Don't be afraid of new experiences. I am very lucky that at my advanced age, and I am 58 years old, that at 54 years old, I had, with my wife, my first child. Now that poses a lot of challenges, but just like doing anything else in life, it's not easy. It's not an easy thing to take on. I don't think it'd be an easy thing to take on if I was 25 or 28. Raising a child can be very hard, but anything worth doing is never easy, whether it's playing guitar or writing songs or producing music or, working a job or providing for your family or learning a new skill. But it's never too late to do it. Now, I know I've got some people that watch my channel that are around my age, and they have children. And, it's a small niche of people. But this message of don't be afraid to try something new. It's not just having a child. It's maybe deciding, hey, I'm not going to drink today, or I'm going to put down that bottle of pills, or I'm going to learn a new skill today, or I'm going to work on some things in my personal life that I need to change. If you're in a bad situation, if you're doing things that aren't good for you, it's time to try change. It is okay to change. It is a good thing. It is a necessary part of life. And you today can do something positive. You can make a change in your life by just doing one thing differently. Now, I never thought that I would want to have a child, and my focus was always on music, always on playing gigs. That's what I did. That's, the phone rings or the text comes in or the email comes in, and I answer it and write the dates down on my calendar, and that's what I did. I lived and died by my calendar for decades. And, that is not an easy thing. But me now making YouTube something that I do every day, that was a conscious decision to do. And it was, frankly, a very scary thing to do. Did I think that I would be able to find my audience? Did I think that I would be able to monetize my channel? It all seemed impossible. Did I think that I could be a father? Did I think that I could learn how to change diapers? Did I think that I could do it? I didn't think that I would be able to do any of those things. But if presented with a challenge, if wanting to make a change and do something different, you can do it. You can get up tomorrow, get up today, get up next week, but why not try it now? Try something different. If you've never, placed a call for help to somebody and you need help, maybe today is the day that you do that. And I don't mean, if you've got serious problems in your life, then you need to address them, and you need to address them professionally. seek professional help. I am not, a rehab counselor or anything like that. I'm just a guy who woke up one day and decided to do things different, whether it was stop drinking, have a child, start a YouTube channel, stop playing live. All of these things are decisions that I made and decisions I made to benefit my life. Getting married at a late age. I never thought I would do that. I figured I had, passed my time. But you know what? It was a scary thing to do. But it's been the best decision of my life. My life is much better with my family. And, I know it's hard out there if you're older and you're single. And, let's face it, we start to lose our looks. We don't have our youthful exuberance anymore, and it can be difficult to get in relationships. And, potentially, if you have a bad, you have bad choice in partners, and that causes drama in your life, then maybe the change you may need to make today is getting out of a bad relationship rather than getting into one. Always work on yourself. Get out of a bad relationship and don't blame the other person. Think about what you could have done and who you could have picked different and where you could have found somebody better that would have had a better influence on your life. But it's never too late to change. It's never too late to ask God for help. It's never too late to reach out to a friend. And it's never too late to help somebody else. If you see somebody struggling, try to help them. That's one thing, the beauty of this channel, and I'm so thankful for this platform, is I can use it for good. I can use it to help people. Yes, we like hearing stories about the Sunset Strip. And yes, we like talking about the latest drama in the classic rock, genre. But, the reality is the other side of my channel is helping people that are reaching that, getting a little bit older and wondering, what do you want to do with your life? And wondering, can I make the change and can I do this? Yes, you can. If each day you take a positive step in the right direction, make the change today. It's never too late to change. It's never too late to reinvent yourself. That is such a huge thing. If I would just keep doing the same thing over and over again, and it was starting to feel like I was spinning my wheels, you're getting older, you're getting less and less opportunities that could lead to some huge moment and some huge tour or some monumental thing or some recording session that would be some huge thing. Look, let's face it, the older you get, you start aging yourself out of those situations, and that is okay. That is how society works. Now, I will say, if you are a 28-year-old musician or a 30-year-old musician or even a 40-year-old musician, Nashville is a place with a little more forgiving timeline. And if you can play, and if you have the goods, and if you can play the songs, you can have a longer career there. Staying in Los Angeles for me, after playing on the Sunset Strip, man, I'm convinced that nothing really would have changed. Nothing would have really happened. And I would have just been out there and it would have, I wouldn't have been able to live anywhere else. But making the change, and I was around, 28 years old when I moved to Nashville. And it was a huge culture shock, man. That was a huge thing to do. But you know what? I had to do it. And I'm thankful that I did it because here I am today. I've got all this experience, all the experience from LA, the Sunset Strip, and all the experience from my time in Nashville. Now I'm here in Florida, and it's a totally different situation. I don't see that gigs are paying the same as they pay in Nashville. But you know what? I already did that in Nashville. I already played on tour. I already, made as much money as you possibly could playing those weekend warrior corporate events. And yes, it was getting to the point where they were paying well, but it's also super expensive to live in Nashville. So change, being open to change, being willing to change, and realizing you need to change. Once you get on the right path, you must focus with laser precision. Just like I'm doing here today, getting up at 5 a.m. and shooting videos and making content and providing positive energy for my channel. This is the most important thing I can impart on you. Making positive energy, making positive change, doing something today that can better your life. It is so important. And I want to be the person that, look, we're all kind of reaching that back nine of life. And I know I've got some younger guys that watch my channel, and this is important for you as well, because you're going to come to a point in your life where you're like, man, I'm not sure if continuing on this path is going to do anything different. And if you're reaching that point in your life, you need to realize, man, I need to either move or I need to find a different direction or a different path in order to make positive change, to have forward momentum. That is what you want in your life, positive forward momentum. And if you can make that change and find that path of positive success, moving forward, going forward with your goals, write down on a piece of paper or in a text message to yourself or a note on your phone, what do I want to achieve? Make yourself some goals and then figure out what the positive change is that you can make to make these goals a reality. I want you to succeed. I want you to better your life. And don't be stuck in the old patterns of the past. If your old patterns are go out drinking every Friday and wake up Saturday and wonder what happens, don't keep doing the same mistakes. That's a waste of time. That's a waste of money. And if you justify it by saying, oh, well, but I have fun and I want to blow off some steam, man, find another way to blow off steam. It doesn't hurt to change. It doesn't hurt to make positive forward momentum. And you must stay on a path of positivity. The world could be crashing around you and all that, and you must focus with laser precision on making your goals. Get up each day and figure out one thing that you can do to better your life, and do it each day. Enact that forward momentum and make the change that you need to make. Whether it's moving somewhere else, whether it's making some calls, whether it's, stop drinking, maybe it's, get some bad influences out of your life. It's okay to change. We all have bad influences in our life, and we all have good influences. Amplify the good influences. Plug into the good influences and dime the amplifier 10 all the way across the board and go full path forward into the positive momentum. Move into the light, step away from the dark, and make the positive change that you need to make. I want to help everybody that watches this channel. I know I've got a lot of guys that have made great changes in their life. Shout out to Dave, who's one of the morning guys. Every morning that when we release a new video, Dave is out there watching, and I'm checking on him. And if you join us every morning at 8 a.m. on this channel in our little breakfast dudes or breakfast club, whatever you want to call it, we check on each other and we make sure everybody is all right. And everybody is in a different journey. It's not an AA meeting or anything like that. But what we do celebrate is each guy's positive forward momentum. And that is how you make yourself from a failure to success. Thanks so much for watching.